Hi, I'm Darlene Galien, currently the Sales Director of Q Dynamics Global Corporation. I know it's very unusual for me to give out my testimony, but since I am one of the very few people who have tried and tested Miramin Q+, I would like to share my story. By the time I was confined, I was admitted in a hospital due to pneumonia. Okay? Pneumonia and severe bouts, severe attack of asthma. I used to have asthma when I was younger, when I was like a kid, but I kind of outgrew it. When I reached the age of like 7 years old up until I'm about past 30, I didn't have any attacks of asthma anymore. So that means I was all clear. Feb of 2019, I was admitted. Initially, what I experienced was like severe coughing. You know, like the ordinary cough and colds that you have. No fever, no nothing, no loss of appetite. So I thought it was just an ordinary viral cold with cough. I was working every day. I was going to the office every day. I was still doing events, still traveling, so on and so forth. So until my mom begged me, my mom asked me to actually, anak, just have your checkup. Just go see a doctor and go see what the doctor has to say. So Feb 1, I gave in to my mom's request. I saw a doctor. So when I saw my doctor, what did my doctor say? My doctor said, Darlene, you'd have to go to the emergency room because I'd still have to run a couple of tests. So I was already alarmed. I said, what kind of tests would you need from me? What kind of tests would you want me to do? Then the doctor said, just go to the emergency room. Somebody would take care of you. So she was my doctor. By the way, my doctor was the head of the Pulmo division nationwide. Okay? It's difficult to argue with her, so I went to the emergency room. I had my tests done. Come in the nurse. The nurses was suddenly putting an IV on me already. It was like inserting dextrose IV on my left hand. I said, why? I am just an outpatient. I'm just having my consultation. I'm just having myself checked. And then the nurse said, no, you're for admission, ma'am. I said, admission? How come admission? It was my doctor who answered my question. Darlene, you've had pneumonia for the last 3 months. I don't know if your strength is something that's good for you or if it is something that would kill you eventually. Then all of a sudden what I saw was like my IV. I had like about 3 bottles all at the same time. There were antibiotics, there were like other medications, there was like the IV itself, all going through my veins at that time. I was admitted. I was in the hospital for like about 15 days. Yeah, half a month or maybe even more than. I have submitted all my medical records, all my tests, everything that was done so that you'd get to see them also. So again, after those 15 days, after those crucial 15 days, I was told that I have scarring in my lungs and that my asthma is something that I could never escape from. It went back I got it back with a vengeance, actually. I told Dr. Delia Maceda, my boss, the president and CEO of Q Dynamics, I told her about my problem. The best thing that she told me was like, Darlene, you take Miramin Q. You take Miramin Q regularly. So the stubborn me, everybody who knows me knows how stubborn I am, the stubborn me would only take it when I don't feel good. Until such time when I had to travel. Okay, I had to go out of the country for work still. I had to go to Dubai. Okay, the stubborn in me didn't bring any medications. None at all. I was in Dubai. Okay, UAE. One day, I found myself coughing profusely again. The kind of cough that I had before I was admitted to the hospital. The kind of cough wherein you'd need like diapers to be able to survive it because you'd pee every time you start coughing. I was so scared because mine is like, there is no way I would allow myself to be admitted or confined in Dubai. Dubai is a beautiful country, but then I had nobody from my family side there. Because of that additional anxiety, you know, you know how anxious you get when you have like things on your head? I started wheezing the same night. So I started wheezing the same night. Coughing, feverish, wheezing. I knew I had asthma. But I had no medicines with me. Nothing. What do I do? It was a good thing that the reason why I was in Dubai that time was like I was trying to have Miramin Q+, Miramin Q, approved by FDA. Ritz, a colleague of mine, told me, Darlene, instead of giving like 6 bottles to FDA for sampling, why don't you take 1 bottle of Miramin Q+ and just take it? I'm sure Doc, Ms. Carol, the rest of the people would understand. So why don't you just take it? So I took it immediately. That was my best defense. I had nothing else with me. Again, I didn't bring any medication. So I took the bottle. I consumed 1 bottle in 1 day. Okay, because the coughing was bad, the asthma was there, the fever was there already, all the symptoms I experienced before the hospitalization. The next day, I was okay. It was like, miraculously, the next day, I was good. The next day, promise, there was no coughing. The next day, my nose was dry, no colds. The next day, no fever. The next day, all I told Ritz, whom I was with, was like, let's go. What's our next meeting? Who are we supposed to talk to again? Let's go. And then she was just asking, Miss Darlene, are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're up for the meetings? Are you sure you're up for the schedule? I said, let's go. I can even party tonight. So from that time on up until now, I am still stubborn. I still do things my own way. I still live my life the way I used to live it, you know. But now, I take it every day. Given this COVID, given this pandemic situation that we are in right now, my best defense is Miramin Q+. And to date, from that time since the pandemic started in March up until today, I would panic every time I lose Miramin Q+. So the reason why I'm telling you my story is because I am hoping against hope that if it has helped me, the stubborn me, the hard-headed me, I am hoping that it would help you too. I'm hoping that you could actually like take it and improve on your health. The Miramin Q, I urge everybody to try.